Who's ready for more time crimes? Welcome back to Chrono Trigger Plus. Previously, we did Fiona's side quest and Luca's side quest, and boy did we cause a doozy of shenanigans. This forest wasn't here before. Robo did this. Robo did all of this. And somehow he created a religion. Then Luca went back in time, saved their mother. We can go visit now. At Luca's house. Tobin is still up to no good. Yeah, I don't think he has many items for us anymore after we got his sunglasses and the Wonder Shot. Tobin's suit is about the maximum of what you get for Luca from him. But Lara's up and about now! If you remember from before, she was crippled in the original timeline. The entity decided to throw Luca a bone because apparently the entity likes Luca too. She got a chance to fix all that. So now everything's all better. Luca still likes science, her mother's okay. That's great. Also, Chrono's house. I'm still not quite sure why I don't have bonus cat. Because I got a heck of a lot of cat food from 1999. 99 ounces of it. The game has some kind of like internal calculator. If you have enough cat food, you get a bonus cat. Well, I'm not getting bonus cat. Not like we need more cat in our life anyway. But we do have to do some things. You would think it's the Marle side quest. We have to head to this castle. But no, we have to do things first. Things have to happen. So we gotta go to the present, and we gotta go to Chorus. It was a favor that Toma asked us to do, and I let it hang for a while. Also, I need to arrange my team for this side quest. Of course, it's gonna be Marle, and we'll take Isla, and who else? Chrono. We gotta equip Marle up. Her gear is kind of dreadful. She still has a Lumen robe on. I'll give her fire resist, because I have a lot of it anyway. Rainbow Helm is the best for her here. She's got the Valkyrie, which is way better than her Sonic Arrow. And she's got MP Absorb. Isla still has fists made out of stone. She can use some fire. I don't really have much fire except for Red Vest. Where's that other, ruby armor? There it is. You could have the magic defense there, Magus. We need your anti-fire ruby armor. And Chrono's got the red plate, so he's good. Especially with his crit bonuses. So that's going to be important for what's going to come up. So we got some soda pop, and Thomas left it as a present behind his grave. There's a speed tab back here. Thanks, that's worth about 20,000 gold. Well, to be honest, he did go on for about 34 more years after we met him. So he lived a ripe old age in the Middle Ages. Good for him. Pour one out for our homies. I'm a ghost! He found the rainbow shell. Well, why didn't you bring it with you? Everyone thought you lost it. The giant's claw. So that's where the rainbow shell is. But that's not the right time period. He's such a failure that even as a ghost, he can't time travel. If there's a beast there, you gotta be careful. Now I ascend! I guess he was Duracast the whole time, and what the heck is with this dialogue? I guess we were friends with him. But he gave us a hint where the giant's claw is. It's actually right here. But not in this time period, it's overgrown. We can't get through that. He means 600 AD. Can we go back even farther? Find the rainbow shell there? Maybe more rainbow shells will be there? No? Well, he really never told us, but now we know. 600 AD. This music sounds familiar. Hey Chrono, how you doing today? Coming out of the ether. That sounds like a puzzle to solve. This place again? This is Azala's throne room. And people can now sit in the Azala chair and have a giggle. The Reptile's castle is here all the time. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that's how fortresses work. So the Tyrannos are still here then. They've been hiding underground. It is the lizard people! Conspiracy theorists were right. Also, all hail King Chrono! Nah, King Chrono's he's too Goku. Queen Isla of the Unga Bungas! We claim this castle. No, that doesn't work either. There's only one true lord. Yes, you feel the evil, don't you? The evil before his evil. Yeah, it's an Easter egg. Everybody has a chuckle on the throne. We might as well move on. So a lot of the fortress is destroyed. There is still dinosaurs everywhere, which is why we brought Chrono. Oh no. Chrono crackles. It's terrible. And that's why we brought the fire equipment. Apparently, dinosaurs love fire. And also they hate lightning. And we have the ultimate lightning spell. Which is good for us and bad for them. Especially since its defense drops, so we can get triple kicked in the face. Megasaur my butt. Oh, it's a Gigasaur. Gigasaur my butt. And we got the final kick. That's a triple tech that you actually learn right here in this area from a stone you could find. But you know, this is plus. Also, there's no reason to go to the left. That's actually a cycle around area. So it's a dead end. Do not use lightning on these guys. They're actually absorbent to it. They've learned. They're kinda sorta avians, you know. So you're better off using ice magic on them. Freeze them out of the sky. They will counterattack you with a chaos attack, though. So maybe it's just better to hit them. Maro, would you please? Thank you? Starting already, are we? Well, we're gonna get quite a few levels in here, let me tell you. But we're down to only healing with Marle. Granted, it's really, really good healing. But yeah, the only reason why we want to go to the left is to get a sight cap, and that's it. Oh, I remember this. The switches do things! Might as well save, we haven't done that in a while. I'll save right there, so it gets very confusing. And we don't really need to use a shelter yet. The right one will drop enemies, so let's not do that. Cat? Chrono, isn't that your cat? What the heck is your cat doing here? In 600 AD? That'll never be explained. I'm sure it's just the developers being silly. If you go left again, you could open up this jaw and grab a power tab. The switch doesn't do anything though, this switch right here. It's completely pointless. Right I don't think, no, that's not it. Over here is another power tab! Because, you know, dinosaurs are all about having power. I mean, just look at Azala. I mean, he can't anymore. He got crushed by a meteor. He's dead. And I just remembered. I remembered it's a he. There's a battle right there. Right next to that little curve, there's a trigger for a battle, and I don't like fighting them. Because there's this guy right here. That other battle has 2 of the fossil apes in it. Fossil apes are pretty quick, and they love tossing people around. It's really irritating. That right there. He either throws a person at a wall, or he throws a person at another person. Somehow the other person doesn't take the damage. It's the one he threw them at. It doesn't make any sense. But then again, this is Dinosaur Land in 600 AD. I don't think it's supposed to make sense. Well, we're gonna need that money eventually. Right here is supposed to be the blue stone, I believe. And the blue stone is supposed to give us that final kick that we just learned. It involves Isla Chrono. So where do we go from here? We don't go up. I know we don't go up. That's a way back. That'll lead to that area that we didn't go to before. There's a Zodiac cape hidden here. But I'm already using anti-fire armor, so I don't really need it. But it's really good magic defense. It's like they're priming us for a lot of magic defense for some reason. It's almost like Lavos' magic itself. And of course a lapis. I haven't really been using a lapis in this game at all. That's because I usually use Robo or Frog. These enemies are keeping watch. If we could find a way behind them, we could do something. But they were looking right at us. I think. I'm not quite sure. In certain poses, their butts kind of look like their heads, and I don't mean that as an insult. It just does. Yeah, we're not scared of fire. We know what you're scared of, though! Triple kicks! No, lightning bolts. Also, Isla, she needs to brain better. She's so low on MP. That's because she's been wearing a charm top ever since, like, the 12,000s. Isla, just go up and Oonga Boonga at it. Punch it in the head. That'll take care of it. Whenever you have a problem, just punch it in the face, just like Isla. That solves your problems, right? Well, we can't go that way just yet. Even though there is something there. I want it. Ah, I remember this room. Yep, I remember this room. How about no? Thank you. You lose, sir. Good day. And we get a Frenzy Band. Frenzy Band is the upgraded Rage Band. So I'm gonna replace, yeah, the Power Glove with Frog. It's an 80% chance to crit now, or a counter. Along with Masamune's high power, and the Hero Metal's permanent crit power. Ah, I was gonna go for the button. How did you fix the floor so quickly? We're kinda in trouble. I don't like K-Bait. K-Bait doesn't like Marle. Nobody likes Marle. Wow, it's like this game knows. I can't use lightning here. Lightning's bad. Well, you know what? I've been storing these lapis for a reason. Might as well use them. Before Chrono gets destroyed. Gotta get these lizard dactyls out of here. They are bad dactyl. They give bad dactyl. And trust me, you don't want to get any bad dactyl. You'll feel it for weeks. This will at least help top us off until we fix ourselves here. Because Marle is out of it. You know what? Falcon Hit would do great here. Because it's kind of narrow. I'm pretty sure that lizard dactyl just moved in the way of it. Yeah, that'll solve a problem or two. It solved exactly 2 problems. We still have one. This monkey is going ape! You see the pun there? The pun is that the monkey is part of the primate family. And also it's an ape, which is a human ancestor. Did you understand the joke? I know it was a very complex one. Either way, I gotta heal. Even her aura is pretty good. Nice cheap heal. She's working on her raise too. And look who our friend is! Our friend is back! Mr. Rubble. Still does tech locks. But we have a secret weapon. Chrono doesn't miss! Ever! This is basically a room full of free tech points. Chrono, if you would, solve our problems for us. This is still your redemption arc. I'm still angry at what you did at Retinite. We could have got a speed tab off that guy. We still have work to do. So much work to do. That was egregious what you did. The only egg left will drop you down into the Unga Bunga cell. Those enemies that you dropped earlier in Tyranno Lair, they'd be waiting down here if you fell down. And then you would have to fight them. Going to left gets that prize I was talking about. Also be very careful grabbing that one because it has a tendency to glitch out. Like, the game would kind of soft lock, and the text box would never come up saying you got the power tab. A rewind will do the trick though, so it's an easy fix. It's just annoying. Now it's time to top off. My boss senses are tingling. But there can't be any more bosses, it's just dinosaurs, right? They're just dinosaur things. I make the saves even more confusing. Now this is where Kino was hanging out, but now there's a hole in the wall. What the heck was that noise? Oh, hey! Black Tyranno! That's awesome, buddy! How did you live for 65 million years? Oh, you don't say. Oh, if you don't speak dinosaur, like, clearly you wouldn't, because you're not a descendant of them. Yeah, he said that he was training with Nizbel, and he learned a thing or two. Still, we can't get past you. Oh, you want to fight? You're tired of living? You're tired of being immortal? Okay, we understand, thanks. Yep, we're gonna have to fight with Rust Tyranno. He's pretty much just exact same thing as Black Tyranno. Wonder if he has anything to charm. Do you have anything new for us? Just so we know, before we start killing you. Ah, he had a red plate. A lot of these bosses in the side quests will have elemental plates. I'm not quite sure if anyone has blue, but Son of Sun had a black plate. This guy has a red plate. And there's a boss coming up that would have a white plate, but we don't really need it. This guy, obviously he hates lightning still. But he also hates getting hit with ice. It does a heck of a lot of damage, and you're going to need it because he has 25,000 HP. Also, he has a tendency to boost his fire breath damage, which is why we brought fire gear. Let's see how he likes a Volt Bite. I'm leaving Chrono on too, because he just helps at this fight, because we've seen what Black Tyranno can do. And it's pretty much the same here, but stronger. But mostly what we're gonna do is just try out some of our new double techs on him. The Cube Toss! It's Rock Toss plus Ice too! It's noisy, but at least it doesn't crackle. I guess we could put that to rest now that the whole crackling deal was absolutely because of that particular kind of music. Yeah, fire does absolutely nothing to us, buddy. In fact, it heals Chrono. How about we try the final kick on him? I mean, it has final in the name. It should be able to kill him instantly. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure Flex Seal could help with that, you know, in a pinch. Also, Chrono's health is now evil. And I don't think we could have that. Only Magus is allowed to have that kind of health. Alright, we don't exactly have any all heals, which is a pain in the butt. But we still got Falcon hit. We don't really need to worry about Chrono. He'll get healed by fire attacks. We do have to worry about the rest of the team, because those bites really hurt. But we can do damage in the multi-thousands now, so it should be a much easier fight. Just make sure nobody dies. Chrono will be doing about 1,000 a turn, including whatever we could get going here. Is Volt Bite stronger? I wasn't paying attention. As you can see, Marle's Cure 2 is pretty much topping the charts as far as healing is concerned. Triple 9s. And yeah, Volt Bite's a little bit better than the Falcon hit. But I want to get another one. Oh, okay, never mind. Chrono just shot him in the brain. He's dead now. Finally. Peace at last for the Tyranno. I guess that's what you get for messing with time. Well, we did all this for the rainbow shell. Well, it's a rainbow in a shell. It fits the tin. No, Isla no can eat. Holy crap, this thing's heavy. Do not put that on my back. We're gonna need some help. Fortunately, this game has some mercy, and takes us right back to the castle for us. Yeah, we need a favor. We didn't even say anything yet. Can you do it for Frog, pretty please? By the way, the Dark Lord that terrorized you was part of our team. Maybe I shouldn't mention this right now. Well, Knight Captain finally gets to move. But the chef, you still have to stand there. Thanks, guys. We altered the time period a little bit. They will now be in the possession of a rainbow shell. Now you could go back all the way to where the rainbow shell was, in the Giant's Claw, and you'll notice that the guards are there trying to move it. But that's really long and convoluted and really has no point. But at least it's there. Also, Robo's still here, because we went back in time. Which means he can do something like this. Changing out the team again. It's gonna be a parade of healers now. No one could kill us now. But still, Robo! Do you remember that? That's you 400 years ago. A 400-year younger you. Don't touch or cause a time paradox! Ah, this whole game is time paradoxes. Anyway, we could go back to 1000 AD. Like I said, this is going to be a long section. Now we have the Rainbow Shell. Rainbow Shell makes really good equipment. And we're going to want that. So I'm going to take my team of healers. It's time for part 2 of the Marle side quest. Who's on trial now? Darn it! King Guardia was jaywalking. He's in trial for something now. The royal treasures? I didn't even know he was tight on cash. I mean, wouldn't he have just taken it from the people and taxes? I told them they should have invented taxation instead of the justice system, but no one listened to me. There's only a few places we could go in this entire castle. Excuse me, what are snakes doing here? Yeah, but there's snakes over there. There's snakes in your treasury. Do you want to do something about this? That's kind of a spoiler there. Same thing on the left. Yeah, there were some stairs over there. I went down them. There's snakes in there. Don't go down there. And also the cafeteria has seen better days. These goons are also watching them. I think you should poison the Chancellor anyway. I'll take out this guy. You put some cyanide. I can't think of any other poison. Iocane powder, that'll do it. It's scentless after all. I don't think he built up an immunity to it. Also, this box is still locked. It's kind of weird. We got more pressing matters. We need to get into that courtroom. Marle, you want to do something about this, please? Thank you. Oh, this shenanigans music again. It only means one thing. It's another kangaroo court! But we changed the future, which is now our present. They know about a rainbow shell. Well, actually, that's a flat-out lie. You're gonna get one guilty against you. But yeah, I think it's a forgery. Because we need it for armor. What would he need cash for? More importantly, how would they move the thing? It's massive. Wouldn't you see people leaving with it? This is all a farce. Obviously. We found it? They should have included that in a note. Then again, that would be informing the future that we did things in the past on our time travelers. So now we have to find the rainbow shell. It's a coup. You're very slow on the uptake, very much like Marle. Great, now we need to find proof that he'll probably reject because this is a kangaroo court. Marle, if you please. Ah, they're resistant to Marle now. She spammed it too much. Diminishing returns. Marle, were you not paying attention? Time travel, Marle! See what I said about being slow on the uptake? So it's in the treasury room, where the snakes are. Also, I was running into something that wasn't there. Again, that locked box. It's gonna drive me nuts what's in there. I don't want to go to the cafeteria. Well, at least the guard's out of the way. Don't let the rat bite you. God forbid it bite you. Rat bite. Hurt! Hurt, rat bite! Ouch! The rat bit me! I had to do it. It was killing me. You have to understand this. Also, what are they talking about? Dumb and Dumber. Get it? It's the 90s. Also, these are Nashers. The Chancellor couldn't afford, like, palette swap minions? They have the same exact stats that they had in the Cathedral at the very beginning of the game. They even gave up the same gold, the same experience points. At least we got some good dual techs. Well, this is going to be an easy evil plot to finish. Chrono's keeping an eye on the Chancellor. That's a blatant lie. Then where is the shell? Show us pictures! You have a bromide? Oh, Chrono, laser beam him right now. Gun him down. Chrono! Ah. Again, more useless enemies. Really useless enemies. This is a pointless battle all around. Anything we do will kill them instantly. Might as well loot the coffers while we're here. I mean, if the king's going to jail for stealing from the treasury, might as well have some company. They could help him break out. What are you doing? Just run as she goes to the other side. She's just having a moment. Also, we got some Nashers in the walls. The Chancellor did not hire very good minions. Oh, more treasure for me. And the rainbow shell. We got it. Also a letter? What could it be? Wasn't her original name Nadia? Oh, this is Lean. Of course the only Nuller is Marle. But how did they know she was in the royal family? Did she spill the beans while she was there? Warning, wholesomeness at 100% and rising. Yes, it could go over 100%. Don't argue with wholesomeness. Well, we got our proof. And none too soon. The verdicts have begun. Oh, that's just his goons! This is a bigger farce than Chrono's trial! We need to get back there in a hurry. Yeah, we know. Yes, we understand. You're low paid. Just gonna avoid these battles. We got no time to waste. Even though I'm pretty sure we have an unlimited timer and we could faff all we want. At least that guy got over his rat bite. Man, they have to make us run back all this way. They did that whole thing with the rainbow shell and teleporting us back. We could do this. We can't Marle our way in. Okay, that surely won't be like a bee thing that'll just play itself out. Oh, come on now! This jury wasn't even an even number! This is a mistrial! What, are they gonna execute him for just, like, selling an heirloom? It's his heirloom! It doesn't exactly belong to the kingdom! This makes no sense! This is silly! Oh, never mind that, it's just the rats. I heard one bit the guard earlier. You thought it was a rat? It was actually me! Moral! Oh great, it's a Marle, we're all screwed. There's that funny Chancellor face again. Yeah, well, we have your proof. Oh, obviously. And the audience is just like grooving on this. They're happy with whatever happens in this trial. They didn't invent television yet. Had to wait about 900 years for that. Yeah, we found the rainbow shell. It really wasn't all that hard. You didn't try very hard at this evil. This was terrible evil! We should know we have the evil guy in our party! Oh, yeah, we should have killed him while we had the chance. Wait a second, I heard this lame call out before. So we really did take care of his ancestor. Fortunately, he bred. And now we have a Yakra the 13th. A Chrono, actually, we could take care of this. This is personal. You could take 5 on this one. We got that Frenzy Band. It's going to work. But we gotta punch the Chrono. Yeah, we understand Chrono, but we could take care of a Yakra. We're good. We got all these healers. We got all these techs we could use. Like Glacier. Add some ice. Add some water. And do tons of damage. We also have a triple tech too, but it's kind of weird. I think it depends on HP. But Yakra the 13th here, he has an earthquake attack. He has a regular physical attack. They're not all that strong. What you gotta worry about is his special ability. It's 3 Masamunes! Okay, that did some damage. This spell is kinda wacky. The last time I used it, it only did 1 HP of damage. And it did, like, you know, 7s here. It might be just 1s and 7s, I'm not quite sure. You know what, we're gonna pop some of these elixirs. Frog needs MP. We're gonna be doing dual techs like crazy. We have several different cures at our disposal now. We got the Cure Wave. We got the Cure Touch. The Cure Touch is really good. There's a Cure 2 for everybody in the party. Marle is broken when it comes to team techs, but she has to dual tech to use them. Look at that. You can't kill this. It's impossible. Especially since I think some of these people are wearing a Vigil hat and you can never confuse them. We also get the double cure, too. That works the same way as the healing touch. Also, Uzi Punch is really good here, especially if you've been working with Robo. And his power attacks. We got this in the bag. If you steal off this guy with Isla, you could get a white mail. Our weaknesses are what? We have no weaknesses. We're time travelers. That's the attack you have to look out for, though. That is the version 13 Needle Spin. They'll do about 300 to 400 damage to somebody in the party. And he has an improved version that'll do that to everybody. But he only uses it when he's desperate. Oh wait, no, that was just a single version. He's trying to focus down Robo. Isn't gonna work, because we got a Cure Touch. Unless he kills the Robo. He just killed the Robo. Darn it. I wanted to use my broken healing powers. I'm just gonna have to use a slightly broken healing power. I don't want to use that Grand Dream too much, though, because it's kind of dodgy. Uzi Punch is a better way to go. Double Cure could do the deal. And here's status effects. It's just a heal bonanza! Not as good as the Cure Touch, but then again, Robo is buffed up. Another Uzi Punch for you. He's doing like that Lavos thing. That was the one I was worried about. The powerful one. The one that hits the whole team. It's really bad. We could use another double cure to top us off. Even then, I'm just been fooling with this guy, really. Checking out all these cool dual techs that we really haven't been able to use. That elixir didn't exactly heal too much MP. putting this guy on ice. It's just a magic bonanza. And he died! But he leaves us at one final version 13. Make sure your team is healed up for it. You don't want to wipe to a Yakra after you defeated him. I am sincerely glad he is dead. I hope he doesn't come back in the future. Well, at least he gave us a Mega Elixir. I'll save that for the final boss. If I think about using it. So, that means, the verdict is, like, null and void because we killed the prosecution? Also, the entire audience didn't, like, just flee from the horrible monster in the middle of the courtroom like that? I am undercutting a very serious scene. Giant monster with spikes everywhere! These people were just watching that! There's something wrong with this entire kingdom! Oh, here they go with that Chrono is gonna marry Marle thing. You're really trying to push that onto the table. I mean, Chrono doesn't have to get married if he doesn't want to. She was kinda slow on the uptake even then. Granted, she was a kid. But surprising no one, the Chancellor lied, because he was actually a horrible monster. Out to ruin the kingdom. Because we hit his ancestor in the head with a sword. Yeah, it was super lame. Wholesomeness at 300%. What a touching moment. So that means Chrono's off the hook now, right? Alright, we'll never use her again. How about that? She's done her side quest. Oh hey, it's Melchior. I heard something about equipment. So he has some plans with that rainbow shell. I can't wait to see what he does. But we got free roam in the castle now. We can go wherever we want. You know what? We haven't had a good meal in a while. Let's stop in. Oh, they seem like they're busy. All you can eat? You have to tell me twice. We'll eat double for Robo. Where do we eat at? Now we have the Chrono Special! Wow, the king ordered a special meal just for Chrono, to make up for it. Also, they're aware of Chrono somehow now. By the way, it's Chrono, not Sir Chrome. Try to remember that, that's important. Looks like this fish has already been eaten. Robo, what are you eating for? I remember reading a scientific magazine way back where they were inventing robots that could eat. Like, they would break down sugar cubes and make fuel out of it. Obviously, that tech didn't go anywhere, or we would have eating robots today. But this guy left a shiny behind. The Yakura key. There is a locked chest in this castle. It's been bugging me. Surprising absolutely no one, Yakra learned nothing. It's the real Chancellor! Let's kill him! Yeah! If you don't do this, someone else shows up in the ending besides him. One of the endings will have the Chancellor in it. If you don't rescue him, from his chest, Chrono's lawyer will show up instead. What's his name? I forget. He's useless anyway. But we have some business to take care of. We head all the way back to the Rainbow Shell. We could meet with Melchior. He has some plans. This is a very rare! 30 days he had. 30 days. 1 month. Count them. You get a prism dress or prism helms. I strongly encourage you take the prism helms first. Because Vigil helms are not as good and they cost 50,000 each. You get 3 of them here for each of your party members. You better take the helmets. The dress only fits on women anyway. It could be good odds that you don't even take a woman to the final battle. The helms are for everyone. So that's some good equipment. Robo's going to the final battle, so he gets a prism helm. Extra magic defense, block status, best defense in the game except for Ozzy Pants. You want this. Also Luca, but prism helms are only like +2 more defense. Safe helm is pretty darn good. So you know what, for the sake of challenge, she'll still be affected by magic, or status effects. Also, where is... oh yeah, Magus. The Prism Helm is not better than the Gloom Helm, which is Magus's ultimate. Also, he's got pretty good magic defense already, and Gloom Helm already stops status, so he doesn't really need that. So I'll just equip everybody else with Prism Helms. Not you, Marle. Frog will get one. Might as well give one to Isla, too. But Melchior's not done yet. I told you this is a long sequence. I saved it for last, because if you do the Luca side quest, you get a Sunstone. And he'll turn that into... the Prism Specs. These are better than the sunglasses. But wait, there's more! It's a get 2 and get 1 free. The Rainbow Sword. That is Chrono's ultimate weapon, and that's all we get from the Rainbow Shell quest. So Chrono gets his rainbow. 70% chance to crit. Sadly, it does not combine with the Red Sparrow, so it could do quadruple damage with it. We also got the Prism Specs, which are better versions of the sunglasses. 50% damage instead of 25. So that goes on Robo. Might as well change out to my final team. Ruka, and Ganondorf. There is one last side quest to do. We gotta do Robo's side quest, obviously. But I want to go back to 1999 in the next video, because we opened a heck of a lot of stuff, and some of it is very useful. So on the off-screen, I'm going to go back through the Cult of Lavos, so we could go back to 1999. Because that's the only way back at this current moment. Good night, folks.